Alrighty. Is this thing on? Hello? Anyhow. Another day, another stream. Can I do a short one today? 4-hour stream. I'll wait for some people to get in here and then I'll run some of the things. Discipline sold for 225. That's nice. Those sold. Nice. Discipline for 150. 75. 700. So the test yesterday was still profit, which is good. Had a few slates sell from yesterday. That gets us a bit of cash back. Lower the price of all this stuff. Oh, these are going to be taken down soon. If they sell, great. If they don't sell, they get salvaged. Start scheduled cleaning. No doubt the floor is covered in shit and the robot won't be able to vacuum. Interesting that 3 out of 4 of these sold. G'day BMK, how's it going? Just fixing up trades, so hopefully the stuff clears out. If it doesn't, I'll just remove most of it and be done with it. Easier to just change the price on them rather than take them off the trade and then you've got to unlock them, then salvage them that way. I'll see if I've got anything else in here worth listing. That one's pretty nice. 58. It'll be worth more if this was down the bottom, probably. Oh no, it's the same. Sealed Mana and Max Bellburst, not really. Jumps. Ooh, that one's nice. I was about to salvage all of this. Kinda glad I didn't. That one's probably pretty reasonable. Da, da, da. 3% life on defeat. I'll chuck 2 up. Got a few of those. I got a lot of those. Okay. Do I have many slots left? Not really. I'll chuck these up for now. Hopefully they sell. I do need to try and sell these at some point. Probably for 1,500. Because they're pretty decent. They're very decent, actually. But is what it is. Doing SS20. Damn. Yeah, so I sold a decent chunk of the memories. I've still got one... two of the bigger ones left. I did sell a couple of the bigger ones there, so 150, 75, 700, 15, 50. So I definitely made profit from the runs yesterday, which is good. I ended up selling these for 50 each. Did I? 30 each. 150 each. Yeah. I was going to say 50 each? No, that doesn't commute. 150 each. Yeah. Or 152 each. Which is nuts. Because that all came from one map. 1,520. So today I'm going to be running my 70 desire cores. Actually, where's one of those other 1FE things? I've got some more stuff that I need to sell, so I'll just get rid of some of those. This is 66 FE. I've got 23 Void C, 70 desire cores to run before I get into really anything. Second divinities can go. That'll give me a little bit of room to play with there. Morning, Sinol. You're up early. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. Okay, it's not really that early. Tenacity base, erosion ring, dream slam, trying for another tenacity and hit timid. Wow. That's pretty solid. The mist essences went down. So when I did the map, they were worth 150. When I checked at the end of the day, they were worth 130. And the thing about mist essences is you need a shed load of them to do a single run. So Mistville Trader, go to Mistville. You need, oh, I can't even check, but you need a whole bunch of mist essences. It's like 15 or 20 of them or something to do 1 month 7. So if you're listing mist essences and there's 1 or 2 listings for 130, a couple of listings for, you know, whatever, you just list it further down the list because you need so many of them to do 1 run. So, yeah. Never list mist essences for the cheapest amount because whoever's buying them isn't just buying the first listing, they're buying the first 10 listings. So, yeah. Make sure you price them properly when you're trying to sell them. Do I have any maps left? No. So I was just running Purple Cube Compass last night. Yeah, so Mistville is pretty unique. So if you go to Mistville and you look at the cost of entry, it's really low. Oops, that's the wrong one. This one. So if I want to do this, it costs 15 eyes. Now, that's only the first time that you run it. After you've done it 9 times, it costs you 300 eyes every single time. It doesn't cost you 300 mist essences to do month 7. I'm pretty sure it's 20. So it's like 3,000 FE to run it once. No, it must be more than that because when it was 50 each, it was like 3,000. I wonder how many it is. It's a ridiculous amount anyway. Maybe I should do these and unlock it. I suck at this mechanic though. Let's have a look. Where's eyes? They're about 0.5 each. 200, that'll get me through. This will give me way too many eyes because you get multiple per. Each one gives you 7. So now I've got 1,400. 42 mist essences. So 42 times 150. So it's 6,300 FE just to enter month 7. You would want to have a level 6 pet, and you would want to guarantee that you are doing 15 days every single time. Because that is mental. Let's see how absolutely horrible I do at it. Let's make sure we're in Mistville. Mistville, I don't even have Mistville pets set up. So let's chuck them in here, I guess. Level 1 Mistville. You know, it's funny, I got Happy Chonky there. And when I was doing the daily free boon, Old Friendship, view details, pack spirit record, purchase record. Today, I got Happy Chonky from Old Friendship. 2 days ago, I got Happy Chonky from Old Friendship. Happy Chonky, Oblivion Point, Happy Chonky. Crazy. Three free rerolls at the shop. Ah. If I was spending 6,300 FE a pop, I would have a level 6 pet. 100%. Anyway, let's go to Mistville and see how horribly I do at this. I haven't done this in probably over a year. I don't even remember what that is. Okay, it just removes it. That's fine. That restores. That gives me money. Oh, this is just... Yeah, okay. This is just the tutorial, so... There's no real option there. Got to defeat the 3 waves. Three directions. G'day Spin, how are you today? That video about Cube is popping off. 3,000 views since I posted it, which is nuts. Huge drop there. We got 40 left. Preview 1 bank. Preview 1 sanatorium. I'll grab the food, which is remove a bad omen. Can actually explore a little bit. From now on, the sanity cost of removing is -5. That's pretty good. We'll use that. Oops. Be pretty sad if I failed the first one. Is this the bell? defeat the boss at the end. Is that it? Ah, there he is. Okay. Had to report to the police via mail. What? Wait. What have I missed? One silly YouTube comment. What silly YouTube comment? Which comment? I don't know. I get a lot of really dumb comments on my videos. So maybe I'm desensitized to it. You found his address and bombed him. Is it on one of my videos? On the Cube video? I'm kind of curious. If I go to content, then I go comments. Oh, someone else. Ah, okay, okay. Fair enough. Oh, that's right. You get the passives, don't you? So everything gets upgraded. I'm gonna fail this one for sure. I didn't fail yet. Oh, that's fucked me. Dead. Whatever. So that one got me... Is it this one? Deduction record? Why did I get 0? Did I suck so bad that I didn't even get any points? Oh, I can go straight to here. Wow. That's nuts. I think on this one you can explore initially, can't you? A little bit. I can't remember the rule. Is it 30 sanity that you get back? Revealing a previewed cell is good. That's going to cost me money every round. I don't want to do that one. I'll just go. What was this one? I didn't even look. Does it find the exit?
Hey, a machine also needs to rest.
Yeah. You can get mist essence from this, can't you? Special effect. Anxiety can't take effect. That's a good one to get. 30% chance of getting food when removing it. I think I'll take anxiety because That's a pretty horrible one to get. Ah, shit. That was a mistake. What's the rule? It can't spawn like this? Wait, that doesn't make sense. Does that mean it has to be here? Yeah. Get more money. Where's the shop? Oh, hello. Wow, I went all that way for that shop. More likely to be anxiety. I can't take effect, so that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one too, but I can't afford them. I probably should have got that, but whatever. One per run if you get day 9 or higher. Well, I can get to day like 2 pretty consistently. Wow. Why's my nose so itchy? God damn it. If only there was an overlay that you could put on here, because like that can't have, so it can't be there. Can be here though. Ooh, I don't have any gold. It's there. That's bad. Give me. I got one more. I probably shouldn't have gone down so low there, but whatever. Oh, wonder if I'll get any of the passive point things. Ah, intel. There we go. That's what I wanted. So if you get to day 9 10 times in an hour, you'd be good to go. That can't be. It could be here. Well, shit. Either I discover it this turn or I'm out. I'm out. Well, that's a shame. I'm pretty fucking bad at this, to be honest. $7K, I don't know. Borax materials are so insanely expensive. Recover 2 or start with 4 extra. I'm gonna go with that. Unlocks at day 7. I can't believe I'm not making it to day 7. What did I get? Preview. Preview. Ooh, refresh. Or double.
Don't fall asleep. I haven't finished.
Ooh, here we go. Recover 20% or 15 max. Three directions. Yeah, this direction, this mechanic's definitely not for me. That's why I've only got a level 1 Mistville pet. Because I suck at it. It'd be nice to get good at it though. Like, if you can get... If you can get to day 10, 12... Food... What's this one? Food upper limit is +2 is good. Old stuff. That's a nice one. Oh, I'm still going.
Lifeless objects, their fearless and selfless deeds must not be forgotten.
20 coins, nice. And I've got the recovery, so that's good. Alright, I've discovered that. I've only got 40, so there's going to be nothing in there. Take that and leave. Yeah, exactly. It's like Borax. Borax sucks, so it's giga expensive. Alright, so we discovered that. I might... Alright, what's this one? Find the exit. Okay. Pretty simple. I need to get to day 7. Ah, fuck. Ah. Come on, where is it? Ah, are you fucking kidding me? Alright, so it can't be like that. So it has to be one of those. Well, I think I'm screwed. I either get a sanity or I'm screwed. Yeah, fuck this mechanic. This is for other people to do, not goobers. Alright. Anyhow, I did Mistville, so that's great. I want to be better at the mechanic, but not at the cost of my sanity, so... These are still 0.1 each. That's kind of insane. Oops. Why was that not all of it? 400 FE worth of memory scraps is kind of crazy. These are 40 each still. Nice. Are these still... Oh, pretty garbage. But I've got no slots left. Anyway. Oh, let's run the... I did try. But I suck. I normally get past day 7. So, in the last year since I last did that, I've got worse. Maybe I should have loaded up Juicy G's guide and had that on the other screen while I did it. What's this Sonal guy saying? Survival numbers are so broken because I only stack 1 resist. Current survival, 15k. You're gonna die, Sonal. Just because you are immortal. I'm gonna have to run these. However, I don't really have inventory slots. Alright, that's everything. Let's make a quick video. G'day everyone, Gooba here with another Torchlight Infinite Season SS12 video. Yesterday I did a bit of cube / Blacksail farming and I have some boss keys. So to start off every stream I'm going to be using whatever boss keys that I gained the day before, and in this instance I have a whole bunch of desire cores. So I have 70 desire cores. They're currently going for 30 flame elementium each. And I have 23 Void Sea invitations, also 30 FE each. So 93 FE total, 93 keys total, about 3,000 flame elementium. So let's run these, see if we get anything interesting. I have cleared out my gear inventory, so it should be easy enough to see what we get. But anyway, let's get into it. I should probably load up Etor. Start a new session. Enable sort. Can't believe I've got 2,300 FE again. This game's just like, hey bro, I hear you need FE because you spent it all last night on some Lone Walker boots. I'm gonna have to. Oh, I wanted to do some Keegan actually today. So I want to do some Keegan, get some easy profit back. Congrats BMK SS20. What class are you? Are you on Sage or something else? I saw that Adiar did it with only 10 trillion damage on Corino 2. That was pretty good to watch on YouTube. But yeah. I guess since it's on this guy already, we'll just quickly run these. I want to check. Yep, I'm on Blacksail. So these will be really fast. It's a super quick fight. As long as I remember to put down my portal, it should be over before we know it. Alright, so I've got one. Two. Alright, I'm going to do something a little bit different. So each time I have an ecstasy drop, I'm going to run that. I need to switch to Kong. I need to switch to my fluoro pets actually. So because I am running the tier 2, a card can drop. So if you're not using your fluorescent memory pets, I suggest you do that when killing any sort of void boss that can drop a oh, this is bad. Explode, jump over here, explode. Any boss that can drop a memory card, you should always have your Kong out if you have him. If you don't have him, obviously don't use him because you don't have him. But oh, what am I doing? Okay, he died. Lucky. That was much smoother than the last time I did that. One sorrow, not much else. Insane crafting, like, and you're free to play. No, you're not free to play. That's impossible. Free to play can't do SS20. Didn't you know that? You're lying. Free to play is not able to do SS20. Just read my YouTube comments. That's just not even remotely possible. You must have cheated. The destruction I bring is everywhere. Cast it that way. It doesn't matter because he died. Another tier 2. Wow. Wow. Oh, I've put 10,000 FE into my build and I'm only doing less than campaign damage. But I'm level 94. Ooh, Hunter's Fund. He's a whale. What's the Hunter's Fund? Like $4. I was free to play this season until I bought those 2 packs for the video. So unfortunately I broke my free to play streak this season. Just because I'm on a pay to win account, this season I was free to play. Because I only had 35,000 primos coming into this season. No. I was like, why isn't he dead? Commit, dash, explode, dash. Come on. I love having 21% cull. That is pretty nuts. It's 21%, isn't it? I think. Yeah, 21% cull. Insane. This is the most underwhelming set of Void Sea bosses I've done yet. This is so gross. This is honestly some of the worst bossing that I have done this season. Almost nothing is dropping, and it's just, well. Skill issues aside, the loot that I'm getting is just non-existent. Every tier 2 that I've done, either nothing at all has dropped, or I've got a single key. Chaining them, what? Just die. Ooh, that was a little bit dangerous. 21% cull is the greatest. Look at that. What is that? Conquest token. Is that the skin one? These were like 80,000 or something last season. Icy Staff. I saw that Cute Dog has the one from last season. 9k, was it? Ah. I really should have got that, because that's fucking cool. That's the Steelforge boss's scythe. Just stand here and take it. Oh, maybe not. Oh, did I just die anyway? No. I know I can't do tier 3s. I'm not even going to bother. 2 seasons ago, is it? Ah. Last time I checked, whatever season it was, they were tens of thousands of FE. Pretty sure it was like 80,000 FE. One of these memories better be pretty fucking giga. I haven't even got a red memory yet. Hopefully D4 is a massive flop and everyone comes back to Torchlight. Hey, finally got a red memory. Oops, I just left one on the ground though. Can I go back and get it? Yeah. So let's see what the red one is. Hopefully it's good, because the rest of this has been dismal. Ugh, evasion. Evasion attack speed, 10. Evasion minion damage, 3. Rip. And that was the last one of those. Now I'll do a quick check, but then I'm doing a Lawbreaker. People seem to enjoy it though. I don't know why. Prod speed evasion is bad. Very bad. 1 FE. Max life crit armor.
Machines aren't lifeless objects. Their fearless and selfless deeds must not be forgotten.
5. Cast speed, prod speed. Not really. Attack speed, prod speed. These are all pretty horrible. The best one of these is like 5 FE. Crazy. How many was that? 23. So that was just a flat out minus 690 flame elementium. Unfortunate, but it happens.
Hurry, we're going to miss the class.
Let's reset that. Let's enable, make sure we sort. Yeah, that is pretty insane. I keep watching that fruit guy. And that is pretty insane. Righty, let's see how good this is. Fallen Starlight. I could probably do the tier 2 of this as well. It's going to take a bit to sell all of these. I'm doing 70 of these as well. It's a much faster fight, but it's harder to price check all of the Starlights. Much like the last one, let's do tier 2s when we can, hopefully. Oh god, he's got immune phases. Okay, that hurt. Alright, that was alright. Unifying Wedge. With all that, I made 10 FE from that one. Not bad. Okay, so it's that AoE that kills me. You have to be on top of him to do damage, don't you? So that was only minus 8 when I did the tier 2, okay. This is definitely a lot less negative per hour. So far. 2 double wedge drop, that's nice. Minus 15. $27. Feels bad, but whatever. Creation. So when creation drops, you make 15 flame elementium. And then the following one, you lose all of it. So you stay on top of him until he does his AoE. I don't know, whatever. Shing. Shattered moonlight. Okay, well he's taking damage even though I'm not on top of him, so that's good. Devastation and a wedge. So when that drops, I make 10 FE. Okay. So I'm going to have 70 Starlights to try and sort through. You have the right to remain silent. Blah 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 blah. Ah, this is the bigger one. What? Rude. Just die, bro. You need to take like one more hit. -7. I didn't end up doing my tier list. Oops. Maybe I'll work on it this season for the upcoming season. Because I think it's going to take a while to do. And now if I rush it, it'll just be crap. That's only 21? Really? This feels slower than Blacksail. Ah. You have to remind me silent. So it's 81 FE every time you do tier 2. That's kind of nuts, and I am using, yeah. Where's my card drops? Where's my moth? Drop me a moth. It's gonna suck to try and sell all this. But, whatever. And that voice line's getting old pretty quick. That's right, he's not going to die instantly. FE. 30. I've still got 40 of this douchebag to go. Oh, it's only been 8 minutes. This feels really long. You're a little silent. If anyone wants me to mute the game, just let me know and I will mute it, because I don't know, it's just kind of annoying me and I'm the one running it. Ah, that's better. Silence. Ah, I can still hear that though. Devastation. Devastation's worth 73 FE. That's kind of nuts. It's almost worth as much as the first two. I guess it does drop the thing, isn't it? Hey, got a stray fireflies. Didn't double though. Kong worthless. Stray fireflies is 130 FE. So we're currently only negative 240. But we are less than that because I'm not keeping the devastation cause. Or actually, because it is calculating that each time a run one, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know. Whatever. Bum 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 bum. Desire core. Like how quick and easy it is to just add the second one and keep running them. Did you not get a craft at all? Or how far into the craft did you get? Wings of Light. They're normally worth something. Wings of Light gloves. 580 FE. Nice, nice, nice. Let's just make sure. Yeah, there's a pair up there for 580. So that pays for 1/6 of this. I don't have high levels of them. I do have them. My Doro is 4. Clockwork's 1. So I don't have good levels of them. Got good suffixes, add damage from the Winter of Origin. Okay. And tier 0 double damage. +1 shit mod. Do you want to whisper it to me in Discord so I can see? I never really liked Clockwork, so I never bothered to get it above that. But if Ali's new Lunaria strat is GG, then I kind of want to get Doro up next time the banner's here. Just because every season, like God of War, not God of War, God's Chest last season was broken with Doro. Lunaria's broken with Doro. As long as compasses keep being ridiculously expensive, Doro's value is just going to stay huge. Even more than Kong. Clockwork, yeah. I hate how you have to wait for the guys to come down. I hate waiting for mechanics. That's why Lunaria is kind of good. You just press it and they're there. You don't have to wait. Level 3 Dream, level 2 Arcana. Which one is better? Well, Arcana is a jackpot strategy, and Dream is a more consistent strategy. So, do you like jackpotting and getting a sometimes 5,000 FE item, or do you like a consistent Dream farm where you get a couple of trinkets or something every now and every map or so? So it's depends on your playstyle. Both are pretty easy mechanics to understand, but like Kismets and stuff from Arcana are crazy expensive. So, you know. That's yeah. One damage taken at low mana. That's pretty nice. Strength is pretty nice. Well, the good thing about that is you can just re-roll over this ultimate infinitely. Because if you do ultimate up here, that's the only mod that you can replace, so that's good. Unfortunately, the 2 basics stayed. Ultimately, you would want to roll over the 2 basics and have 2 advanced, 2 ultimates left. That's the dream. What do you mean you can't roll over the ultimate? You 100% can roll over that ultimate. No, you just choose a different ultimate to roll over it. So what you do is if this is the ultimate mod that you are trying to replace, you find a different ultimate that's cheap as shit, roll that one on there, that should replace that ultimate line, and then you can put this one back on. So you can't roll this one on top of itself, but you should be able to roll a cheaper other ultimate over this one, and then roll this one back on it. So you can roll it over as many times as you want. So there's like ultimates that are like 15 FE, aren't they? So you can just wipe it with that one and then replace this one. It's a shame that this isn't an advanced, so you could just keep rolling over the advanced here and there. 81% additional minion damage though. Fuck, that's nice. And 32% additional damage for minions is insanely nice. So that was... Oh, excuse me. That was 7,000 FE though. Does the Winter of Origin use sutures? The orange suture? That's like 500 FE a pop. Corrosion of Fire, yeah. Oh, I died. I kind of want to Borax craft, but I know it's insanely expensive, so I still want to get a different Weapon. Did I just die? I don't know. Probably. It was more painful when I didn't know how to do Borax crafting until Marcus showed me how. I kind of want to leave the belt, although 81% additional is pretty friggin' mental. And I could keep my chest. I like my chest. It's a pretty nice chest. It's a lot of ES. My revived memories are completely worthless. So I made the mistake of wanting to get the level 5 base trait. So I got my hero memory based on that. And then I realized that getting a level 5 base trait would cost me 20,000 flame elementium. And that's where I last looked at my hero memories, because that's fucking mental. So, yeah. This is kind of wasted. That's so shit. Why have I not upgraded that to double tier 1? I do like that I've got extra movement speed here. I'm immune to trauma. So it's not horrible, but 50% additional damage would be better. Or if I had the tier 0 one that gave my base life and energy shield to my minions, that would be better as well. Burst go into an infinite loop. That sounds fucking cool. Like if I had a... Oh, I can't put an ultimate in there. I was going to say, if I had an ultimate over there, but I can't. The best you can put in there is epic. Yeah. So my revived isn't bad. It's just not great. Movement speed is always nice, though. Imagine if I had in here a 33... a movement speed, immune to trauma's fine, and movement speed. That'd be cool. Or can you roll movement speed on the bottom here? No. So movement speed can only be a fixed asset. Affix. Not a random affix. Because I was thinking, because this is 60% minion crit strike rating, if that was movement speed and then I rolled movement speed down here, you know, they're both going to be 80%. But I can't, so rip. Oh. I'm doing 1.1 trillion damage now, which is pretty nice. I just need to sort out my resistances. I need some gloves with +10 max res on it. So that'll give me a bunch of tank. Oops. Come on, you're already dead. Why are you still dropping mechanics on the ground when you're friggin' dead? So stupid. Alrighty, how many is that? 65, so we've got 5 to go. Always goes faster when I'm just reading chat, which is nice. Alrighty, I've got 5 to go. I figure it's probably better to just skip over all the garbage because I'm not really getting much drops. I don't think I've had a single card drop on the tier 2 version, and I've only had one pair of gloves drop. A few unifying wedges, which is nice. A few deaths after he has died as well. I really like how 1 is always in there. It's a huge quality of life improvement for doing these bosses, so I don't have to search for this one. I don't have to click that 1 button, and then every time a creation drops, I can just chuck it in there and continue on my merry way. It is as I said, it's a huge quality of life upgrade. I believe this is the last one, and we've got a couple of 100-fold windfalls. So that was 70 keys. So 70 times 30 is 2,100 FE. Now, I don't have any creations to sell. I only have the devastations to sell. So 13 of these. They're 84 flame elementium each. So that's 1,100 back. So I need to make at least 1,000 FE in the... Oh, I've got this one as well. Sorry. 1 sparks. So that's 145. Not bad. So I need to make 900 flame elementium. Probably 1,000 or 1,100 after tax for those in these fallen starlights. These are really hard to price check. That one's kind of nice, actually. Crit strike damage. It's got attack damage and resistances on there too. That might be pretty juicy, even though that one's kind of garbage to start. Synthetic troops deal double damage, but nothing else supports it, so that's probably not that great. Additional damage if you've lost life recently. Anyone using that? Guess not. Intelligence, so that the extra mods on there weren't horrible. No. What's this? Damage, block, dot. What's fire damage? Dot. Attack and cast speed, probably not. Those two seem pretty well together, but maybe not with that. So I think I'll probably make 1,000 FE fervor effect on the bottom. No. Max life. There's just so many different variations of this. It's really hard to price check them. So that's why you need 80,000 trade tabs for all of this. Oh, what's this one? Additional trauma on crits and attack damage. That's pretty nice. It's also got damage and physical damage. So let's just have a look and see what the other one is. Sentry damage and command. So mine is much, much nicer than that. And that's 600. Let's double check what they are individually. So individually, this one is pretty garbage. On the bottom, it's still garbage. But this one is also garbage. So individually, they're kind of horrible. But with 4 reasonable mods on it, I'm going to be pretty greedy. And I'll just reduce that by 500 every few hours until it sells for 20 FE. This one would have been insane last season. especially on the bottom. It has attack damage, movement speed, block, and a worthless one up the top. It's probably worth a little bit. Damage transfer, shame it's max Divinity 1, although is the whole thing max Divinity 1 or just the bottom? Physical damage while having fervor with attack speed and attack damage. Spirit Magus. Give me one that's like +1 skills or something. Oh, hello. Not horrible. Hasten and Cull. 60. Max Spell Burst and Profane. 70. Base Ailment's probably not worth that much. 200. Attack skill level on the bottom. Wow. Attack skill level's cheap. Mana and Trauma. Resonance of the Stars is worthless these days. It's good at the start of the season. Upon dealing damage to a cursed enemy, there's a 25% chance to paralyze. Focus skill level. Additional damage. 20, and if it's on the last slot, still 20. Alright, whatever. A jump's good. A few seasons ago, that would have been insane. That might be okay. Six without anything else on it. Ill Omen. Nope. Dex with Energy Shield. Triple Energy Shield is 30 FE. And just Dex. 12% Dex on the bottom. 12% Dex on the bottom. With triple max Energy Shield. Hello. 1495. 48,888. 48,888. Did I hit the jackpot? What's this one? Oh, no. That's a lot nicer than mine. Okay. So not 48,000, but at least 1,500. So somewhere between 1,500 and all the FE in the world. So what do we reckon? What do you think, chat? What do we think? What if we just do that? No. No. $25K? Let's see if anyone's in creator chat. I'll ask them to. Sage converts extra recovery into ES. Oh. I think that's pretty big. That's a lot of life, a lot of energy shield, and dex on the bottom. I don't want to accidentally salvage this, so let's just put it up for 45,000 while I get an answer. 3 mirrors. 188,000 FE. There we go. I didn't want to accidentally salvage this, so I've just put it up for an absolutely obscene number. I've asked in the official Discord and creator chat what people think it's worth. I'll reduce that to what it's actually worth once I have an answer. So that's not going to sell for 188,000 FE, but if anyone wants to buy it, I don't mind the donation. Anywho, what do we got? Attack and cast speed, and recovery. Be funny if that's actually worth. Oops, 650. No, my both full, so I can't even do that. And the final three, probably not that great either. Max life and intelligence. So I think I've made profit off that one. Now I want to see if I can easily do Keegan. I'm pretty sure I can do Keegan. While I wait for an answer, some Chinese will buy it. Yeah. Hopefully. I don't mind. I'd be able to finish my build if I had 188,000 FE. Imagine how much tax you'd pay on 188k. 188,888 divided by 8. It's 23,611. 23. So after tax, if that actually sold, it would be 165,000 FE, which is kind of insane. Oh, I've had 49,222 FE in sales this season. It's not too bad. Almost enough to craft Borax. You're right. You're right. Goddess of the Hunt sold for 366. Okay. I don't even remember listing something for 366, but I guess I'll take it. Another memory sold. So pretty much all of the memories, big ticket memories from yesterday's have sold. So good profit there. And yeah, so doing well. Now let's see if I can do Keegan. Apathy blade build. Rosa 2 this season is just so stupidly OP, but the effect you need on the hero memory alone is 25,000 shit. That sounds crazy. Did anyone answer? Nope. It's pretty hard to get an answer on the official Discord because everyone is a troll. Razor 2. I think mana stacking was shit canned this season, wasn't it? Even though Phantom's a lot better. How much is Phantom this season? Oops, that's not how you spell that. Big fan. Cute dog. Phantom. What's an unID'd Phantom go for? 700. Still alright. It's a bit chilly. It was hot today, so I took Leo to school yesterday and he rode his bike and it took 30 minutes. Today I took Ruby to school on her bike and she rides so much faster. So I had to run to her school. What's Coffee sent me? Ah, why thank you, good sir. Sire, sir. Coffee has done a new script for me, so that's good. I haven't done it yet. That's what I wanted to test out today. But first, 5 FE for this. Let's try a conservative 10. Dive is 6.5. I can get 58. I only really want 10 though. 12, that's close enough. Ruin is 5.8. 14's close enough. And Doom 12. If I can do these, damn. Because these were 60 last night. What are they now? Still 60. Still 60, guys. So that's 11. Even if that's 6, 17. 29 FE. Minimum 30 flame elementium per kill. Alright, it's time to see if I can do Uber Keegan. If I can do this, it is a minimum of 30 flame elementium profit per kill, which is slightly mental. Oops. Oops. It's only the first one. I'll get worse probably. I was going to say better, but what are the chances that I actually get better at this? Alright, drop a portal. Do this. Run to the side. Come back. Wait, what? Keegan? You just did this. Please don't do it again. Okay. He's doing his mechanics, which is good. That can go away. Damage can go... Ah, come on. Whatever. I don't even know what killed me then. He should die. I get my Nexus. Unreal. Scarlet Decree was just corroded. So I can do that. It's pretty reasonable. I'll go ahead and do those 10. And actually, let's reset the tracker. I'll double check that I've done all of this. And let's just see how much FE now. Like that quality of life is crazy. I do 1.1 trillion DPS at the moment on Mr. Boom Moto. I'll go here this time. Hopefully I can dash over the damage. There we go. Not too bad. Get him down. get him to the threshold, and it's pretty quick. So this one, 27 seconds so far. Hopefully he doesn't double up on this Mac this time. Good. Alrighty, we've got those coming in, so I'll dash over those. His health bar's over that side, so I go this side. We go back to our portal, loot, the Nexus, feline gloves, and leave. So that's 1 minute and 2 seconds. If I can do that every minute, oh, that saves so much time not having to put in the keys every time. So if I can do one of those a minute, 60 an hour. It's a minimum of 1800 flame elementium an hour, which is... Actually, that's not true, is it? Wait, is it? Yeah, 30 profit every map. Minute a map. GG. He's going to do it again, is he? What the fuck? Whatever. Even if it's 1.5 minutes every map, that's pretty insane. Is there any spikes coming? No. Health bars that side. Second wave does nothing. Thunder and Will. Oh, that's never going to get old. That is so nice. You don't understand how nice that is. That is the most insanely good quality of life upgrade you'll ever see in this game. Oh, he didn't even do his thing. Nice. Go down, you bastard. So we're currently sitting at 480 FE an hour. What's this? Oh, okay. That's if I don't get the ring. So if I get one of the rings, I think they're worth a lot more this season. Air Treaders. That one puts me at 1300 FE an hour. I've made 47 FE. I'm not a normal. I can't tank that. My bad. Imagine if I could execute him. That'd be funny as. Oh, hello. Okay. A little bit of a scare there. Yep, go down. I've already dropped a portal. 740 FE an hour. You'll spike back up. I'm making 25 flame elementium after tax minimum per kill. Just waiting on one of those rings to drop. They're probably worth nothing anymore, but they're generally worth a couple of hundred. Oh, which one dropped? 6 shooter, but it's garbage. I'm definitely buying more of these. I was going to do Lunaria, but... Ah, fuck. My brain is not working. Oh, Jesus. You guys still talking about Rosa? I'm just over here trying to make FE. Alright, what he said. False God skin. Effect per highest stat. Gets counted twice if the highest stat is the same. Oh. That's interesting. That's really interesting. So you're getting a shitload of max ES on Rosa. Vendetta's Blade. Double Corruption. It's just a sesame. I guess, or the cupboard. It's probably fine in the cupboard, to be honest. Okay, in the fridge then. I looked at the halloumi chips and I was like, she did say she liked them. But I was going through trying not to spend too much money. Still spent $280 at Costco though. Ralph's boots give movement speed per dex. Where's the spikes? Are any coming? Oh, I was texting my portal, not the guy. That could have been bad. Air treaders, 80% movement speed. Fireflies have sold. 80% movement speed. Garbage. Ash. Garbage. Thunder. Garbage. Feline. Garbage. Vendettas. Probably not 50, but... Maybe I'll turn sound back on. Oh, I was about to just stand there again. Like a dumbass. It's nice seeing a random 430 bill hit. Where are the spikes? There isn't any? Okay. Prayer beads. Anal beads. I'm gonna have to buy a shitload of these, because I think I do Keegan all day. What do you reckon? Just make a ton of currency, then I can get a new weapon. I can always do... because I can't do a massive stream today. So tomorrow I could probably... oh, did I just dash into a wall? I think that's what's just happened. Tomorrow I could do a bigger stream where I test out Ali's Lunaria Clockwork. Let's see if I can make... I've only got 2.5 hours left to stream, and then I have to go to Army Reserve, so... is that going to kill me? No. You farmed it at work. That's a good idea. I will work out in the shed. Where's my phone? I'm going to update Torchlight. Torchlight. See if this is going to update. Alright, that's updating. I wonder where my... Oh, there's my backbone up there. So I've got a backbone for my phone, which turns it into a gamepad. So I'll be able to... It'll be pretty obvious what I'm doing, but I doubt my boss will care until like 7 o'clock when the real boss comes in. So as long as I stop it at like 6 o'clock, it should be okay. I might have to modify the drop filter to show corroded gear though, because disabling the loot filter might be a bit shithouse. Restless Glacier, is that any good? No. Let's do that now actually. Drop filter, yes, there's an update, of course there is. Edit, legendary gear, create. It can just be a simple... Actually, let's make it like this. So it's obvious that it's corroded. Edit, corroded, yes. Done. So now it's going to show corroded gear. Easy. Okay, I'm out of those. So let's buy a stupid amount of edicts. These were 5 each. 99. These were 6.5. 88. If I can get another 10, there we go, that's 99. Ruins are 6 each. 97. And Dooms are 12 each. Is there any 99s? 1200. Wow, I only just had enough of that. Alrighty, Keegan is good to go. So I've just bought 99 sets, which after tax is, I think I'm making 26.3 after tax. So that's going to be 2600 FE profit after I've run them. And that is a minimum profit, which is great. That should take me about an hour and a half. So I got those 10. They'll sell for 61 each. And that's good to go. You have Kong. What would you recommend I farm? Kong is really powerful for some bosses. If a boss drops a card, he can duplicate it. If you're farming God of Machines, that is the normal Fluorescent memory farm. So Kong is very powerful for God of Machines as well. Cube's really good. Apparently Ali's Clockwork Lunaria farm is really good. I was going to check that out today, but Keegan is being an absolute beast. Silver Frost. What are the Frozen Flame and Burning Ice? Flame is 100. And Burning Ice is 300. So if I get one of those drop as well, it'd be a nice little boost. But if I do this all day, I should be able to buy the weapon base, at least, if they're still 5,500. Weapon, rod, radical order, 5,000. Oh, that's a decent one too. Additional minion damage. I like that. Kong doesn't do anything for Cube. If you're running Cube during a map, you use all 3 Cube pets. Kong's good if a mechanic can drop fluorescent memories. So things like Pirate 2. So in here, this guy, Lawbreaker. Lawbreaker can drop stray fireflies. Kong could duplicate that in here, stray fireflies. So tier 2 and 3 of Lawbreaker is really good for Kong. Lord of the Void C, 2 and 3 have these 2 cards, so very good for Kong. I don't think this one has any cards. Nope. And this cow, well, yeah, she doesn't have anything either because Anama's dog shit. That's the only reason people would come here. Or God of Machines. 1 trillion's enough. I was doing them pretty comfortably with 1 trillion. Traveller as well, yep, because you can get Echo of the Gods. And Path of the Brave, yes. So Path of the Brave drops a lot of good cards too. So Kong's great for POB, but you need a lot of tank and damage for POB as well, so... Although you could just run the 3s and get a shitload. There we go, there's 10 Nexus sold already. Selling faster than I can farm them. Which is what I like to see. Oh, what the shit? You were facing the other way, you bastard. I mean, 400 billion, that's easily enough for Path of the Brave 3. Brave's another good one for guaranteed profit. So POB 1s are 1.5, 2s are 2, 3s are 3, 4s are 24. So you could buy 3s. 3s can still drop some decent cards. The really good cards are in 4, obviously. 5s. So really, if you can run 3, do Path of the Brave 3, either sell the 4s or try and do the 4. If you can do the 4, then do the 4 and sell the 5. Because 5's kind of fucking mental. You need 5 trillion damage and really good tank to do 5s. So you could buy the 3s for 3 FE a pop. Run 3, run 4. That'll take you like 3 minutes or so. And then sell the 5s. So you're making 22 FE plus any of the drops along the way. Yeah, it's boring as shit, but it's probably good for Kong, for example. And you can get some of the drops that you can get in POB is really good as well. You can get Precise Concentrated. That's probably worth a lot. Safety numbers, not really normally. Precise Restraint is worth a ton. Precise Standards 1, that's like 4,000. Selfless is probably a few thousand. That's the wrong button. Precise. So what was it? Precise Restrain, 5,000 FE. Purify, 200. Harmony, 700. Superpower, 600. Safety in numbers is the cheap one normally. Yeah, 200. Concentrated, 900. Malleable, worthless. Standards 1's expensive, 4K. Selfless, 300. Well, that's pretty good actually. That's really good actually. How much was that? 300. I could run that in my build probably. I could chuck it on that. Or I could chuck it on this or this. Anyway, back to farming. So POB 4 is normally where you get those big ticket skills. And you can get the cards to hand in for those skills in 4 as well. What's that card called? I can't even think of what it's called. Clergies. So these drop there. So 175 FE each. If Kong tripled that for you, that's a pretty good payday. This drops there. 17 FE is not bad. Antonius's Research. This drops there. 100 FE. And Antonius's Help drops there as well. This drops all the time though. That's why it's pretty much worthless. So those 4 cards drop in Path of the Brave. Pretty nuts. I wonder, that'd be an interesting gamble, handing those cards in. Oh, what the shit? Where did that come from? Vendettas. Is Dark Surge worth anything? It's worth 2 FE. I mean, I've had the sale slot, so I'll definitely grab that. I'm just waiting for that rich text to pop up and say that I've made 188,000 FE. That'd be hilarious. Imagine the thumbnail of that video. 188k. So I'm currently only sitting on 1,000 FE an hour doing this. But this is some of the most chill, laid back, easygoing content. You could just watch a movie on the other screen while doing this. It's good to go. And sometimes you get really insane double corruptions as well. I remember one season I needed the embankment. Yeah, void embankment chest. This is before before Borax, obviously. I had one of these drop. Double corrupted. It was best in slot for my build. 2000 FE or something it was. And I got that from Keegan. Which is nuts. Chunk, 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 chunk. If you could do Keegan, like day 2 or something, that's like 40 to 50 FE profit per kill. Which would be like 3,000 FE an hour. Day 2 or 3. You just need one of those absolutely broken builds. Carino 2, Ice Beam, whatever. People doing a trillion with that pretty quickly. Yellow Snow. What's Unreal worth? Well, I guess a lot of people are doing Keegan. I do need to use one of these Familiar Nexus though. I believe even if it's re-rolled, it can't change my aura. I think, fuck yeah. I think that's why everyone corrodes their Lone Walkers. My coffee's empty, my cup's empty, and this is from days ago, so I'm not going to drink that. Need to grab a drink in a sec. Alrighty, so last night, after a lot of farming, I bought these, which are really, really nice, to be honest. So I picked these up, I think, for 8,200 FE as well, so still worth that much. However, what I want to do is double check that I can corrode these for almost free. I mean, worst case scenario, it re-rolls this, which, given my history with corrosions this season, it has done that non-stop. However, 38 to 45% aura effect would be really nice. A higher level radical order would be really nice. Pretty much any of these would be really good. 1-to-1, this mod here is worth an insane amount. However, I just want to double check that this... Okay, I've got no way of seeing if this can roll off. If this can roll off radical order, then this is going to make me cry. Inside, I don't really cry. But let's just hit this and see if it's just going to destroy my character. So, fuck you. Okay, it didn't affect radical order. It did make it slightly better, 2% aura effect better. But Jesus, that was... I don't know why, but every single time. So I did 9 of these. Wait, that's 10? 9. So I did 9 of these and they all re-rolled. Every single one. So that's 10 re-rolls in a row. This game hates me. Anyway, back to farming. At least they didn't brick. Although, if it had have put on a base affix or something, that would have been pretty nice. Imagine if I got immune to elemental ailments on there. GG. Immune to slow. Immune to trauma and wilt. So many good options. And I just get reroll. If that slate sells for 188k, I could do a couple of those. That'd be nice. Oh, frozen ripples, garbage. What is frozen ripples? Can't say I've ever seen that before. The 4 auras turned into 5. What? Oh no. 5 or more auras. But I've got 5, so that's fine. They give the 5th aura on them. So 4 or 5 makes no difference. For 99.9% of builds. Because it's 5 or more, it's not more than 4. I wonder if my phone's still updating. Kind of bummed that that didn't upgrade, to be honest. I just want 1 win. Is it that much to ask for? Genius? Double corrupted genius? Nope. I guess that slate was a win, if it sells for 200,000 FE. My booth. Share? Share that after I... Good. put it in trade. So hopefully a RMT player can see it. I mean, a legitimate player can see it. And want to buy it. Ba, 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 ba. I keep just standing there thinking it's normal Keegan. Oops. Why did that not just go away? There we go. Oh! Wait, what? How far up is the immunity for that? That bubble must be huge. Steel's Lament. Nope. Did I post that in Discord? Don't know if I did. I don't think I posted it in my Discord. Oh, Andre replied. I need to give him this info in Excel, in a Google Sheet. But I can't do that on stream because I can't give people's addresses away, because that would be stupid. Cry of Divinity. Not corroded. Copy. Crosser. Keegan's not that exciting to watch on stream, is it? It's not really something that's going to give me a giga drop unless we somehow get lucky with a good legendary double corrupt. Oh, I was going to check my phone. See if it's updated. No, initializing. Yep. I think initializing's after it's finished updating though, right? It's a bit chilly. Oops, what was that? Was it garbage? Yep. Imagine if the new pet actually worked in Keegan. The additional drop quant. I don't think I've got any pulls, do I? Boon? I got 4 pulls. Boo. Meowth. It's funny that I just named it Meowth. It's not a friggin' Pokemon. Oops. I was gonna pull for that with the 2 boxes that I bought, but I ended up just trying to get Lunaria and still failed. I got 10 again. Probably got 10. Got 15. Guess I can sell 15. If only I did another trillion DPS, this would be a bit faster. Oh, actually, I was gonna... That probably wouldn't help me for this. It's more maps, the precise skill. Yeah. Not enough people play Torchlight. They haven't noticed. Ice Pulse. Dante's Blowtorch. Pretty interesting name. Work's gonna suck if I'm yawning already. Do I yeah. Boss rushing's really great at the start of the season. And it kind of falls off a bit. I mean, if you can do cube, then cube should be better. I mean, it's a bit of a... Cube's pretty gamba. True, though. Too, though. Books back from when we were 12 are good. I haven't read a book in like 20 years though. I I've only read like 3 books in my life. The Magician by Raymond E. Feist. Hey, got a Frozen Flame. That's a nice little injection of Flame Elementium to this. Is that the good one? Ah, it's still 110 FE though. Not too horrible. Do I have slots? I don't. Nothing's selling today. Inferno. Be nice if my kids read, but all they do is play Switch. They're such nerds. I don't know where they get it from. Maybe I should do a showcase on Rosa 2 deck stacking build. Say it's the most OP build of the season. And then everyone can play the build and some absolute whale can buy my slate. Maybe that's the play. Maybe tonight, after I get back, I'll do a build showcase saying that Rosa 2 deck stacker is absolutely immortal. Deck stacker Rosa 2 is immortal. But you need as much energy shield as possible, such as this slate. I hear you, Necro, but 188 KFE would be nice for me. It would be good. No one watches my videos anyway, so it wouldn't have that much impact. How many people are watching my stream? Live streaming. 26. See? Not enough to affect any market. Two tier 0 upgrades on the first click. Jesus. We've got a whale up in here. Do I have any opportunity to... Nope. What am I missing? I don't have. Oh, I've got 1 sacred fossil. That means I can get more max ES or minion damage or lightning res. Minion attack and cast speed. Rip. I'm not gonna say you're not. Although it's been a while since I've seen you, so you might have lost weight. That fucking zucchini that you harvested was a whale. Is the zucchini that big edible, or is it just disgusting at that point? A 6 kilo. Gonna compost it? Yeah, fair enough. I showed the kids and I'm like, Ruby, this is about as big as you are. She's like, what? What do you think about Whirlwind Projectile 5th slot? Strength stacker. I have no idea. Can't wait for next season. This tier list that I'm going to make, hopefully, does well. I'm just going to have to find all of the things for it in the game, because I don't know where they all are. Guess I got to just do every mechanic and look at every character. Lone survivor. What's the fifth slot that you're talking about? I don't know what the fifth slot is.
The birds are flying. Since you have forgotten, I shall teach you one more time.
I need a drink. What? Come off it. Imagine if I failed one of these. That'd be pretty sad. Ah, the noble. Okay. Guess that makes sense. It's sad that this 66%. What's come down in price? What's a tier 0? Tier 0 has not come down in price. The fuck just killed me? How many deaths do I have left? Can't be many. 2. Okay. Heaps. Trickster's Tread. What have we got? 12:30. I'm getting a drink real quick. These apples that I got from Costco are pretty good.
Humans didn't invent the machines for war, but for peace.
Yeah, got a drink. Also got some weird chips from Costco yesterday. They're oh, Nexus sold. Nice. I'll grab them in a second. Yeah, good. Oh. They're orange chicken flavored puffs, which I've got no room left on my desk is covered in shite. Which they come in little drumstick puffs. Oh, I'm programmed. Oh! They're massively full of flavour. It's like a punch in the face every time you eat one. It's really nice. But there's so much flavour that it kind of tastes spicy, but it's not spicy. It's interesting. But your fingers get messy because there's so much flavour. He's going to have to do that twice, isn't he? Yep. Backs. Tell you what, Mummy, you buy that slate and I'll give you 10k FE. If that slate sells, I'll give you 5,000 FE. Yeah. Pets do nothing for you in here. So this is just anyone with a trillion damage can make 1,000 FE easy. In here. Oh, you weren't here? I listed this one. Energy shield, energy shield, energy shield, dex. So just the dex is 1388. One energy shield is 2,000. And then there's no other. Well, there is one of these, but this guy's got additional damage to cursed enemies, whereas mine's just 3 energy shields. I was hoping someone would give me a price on it. The closest someone said is 25k. Does Space Rift copy that as well? Does Space Rift just copy everything on the slates? So that'll be 18. Nah. Yeah. 9% AS. That's pretty nice. Is there a 9% ES node? In shield. There's a 6%. So 6% ES. Is 8,000. Is this the same? There's none of that one. Just 6%. It's 8,000. Ah, that one's... Okay, so that one's better. For 8,000. Okay, so 8k is probably reasonable. What about that? No. that's nice. So 8k is probably okay. Selling this for a ridiculous amount is not destroying the market, because no normal person is going to buy that. Can you guys hear me chewing? Because that would annoy me. ASMR. My name's not Amaranth, come on. I wish it was. I'd love to earn like $20 million a month. Double Trickster Treads. When having agility, blessing has hasten. Okay. Sounds interesting. Oh, D4 launched today, did it? I see, I see. Is it an expansion or just another season? I mean, D4 does suck. And how much did this expansion cost? Another $100? 150? Diablo 4. That's probably pretty accurate.
Machines aren't lifeless objects. Their fearless and selfless deeds must not be forgotten.
Where's the price though? Why are you not showing prices on this? Does that just mean insanity? What's this one cost? I have to log in to see the price? Why? Why can't you just show me the price? Why for do I have to create an account, log in to see the price of a game? How much is the D4 expansion? $40 US for the standard. Deluxe is 60. Ultimate is 90. It's like 40 USD to AUD. $55. 55, 83, or $111. Or I could just punch myself in the cock and get the same amount of enjoyment. None. Just in case you were wondering. $40. Imagine if Torchlight charged $40 a season. I'll probably skip lunch. I've been snacking. Yep. Chips, apple, lollies. $500. I don't know. Someone said it in chat. They said I pronounced $500 wrong. I did play Hero Siege, but the problem with Hero Siege is when you get an item, you can't just go like this. You have to have knowledge of every single item in the game to know what it's worth, to then go to the auction house and manually search everything that you want to buy and sell. And if you don't have explicit knowledge of every single item in the game, then your drop filter is going to be worthless because you don't know what's worth anything. And then you pick up something that looks really cool and you're like, oh, I think this will be worth lots. And you go to the trade house and it's worth 1 gold or something. I don't know. Not being able to know what things are worth in the game without insanely in-depth knowledge of what everything's worth does ruin the game for me, to be honest. I'm not saying it's not a good game, but it's just not a good game for me. You played PoE without a price check? Ugh. That sounds gross. Although PoE 1 was in alpha for 10 years, so... And it's been in beta ever since. If they added a price check, it'd be good to go. Who's Elias? I mean, if it's only one person creating Hero Siege, he can be as greedy as he wants. If it becomes like a team of 100 people making a game, and the CEO just wants to be a greedy prick, then that's a different story. But oh. Hero Siege does go on sale pretty often though, doesn't it? For like 90% off. Cry of Divinity. Hit 2 mods, but not the 2 that you would want to hit. If it hit this one, tier 0, still wouldn't be worth much. You just get upset every time, yeah. You just want to see a game that you enjoy improve. That's why Torchlight Infinite's pretty decent, because it improves the quality of life at least once or twice a season. Makes it better for the player. Or if they, if people want something, at least they'll test it. Like the mapping and stuff. So everyone wants, at the end of a map, 2 portals to pop up, next map in the confusion card cycle, or to end the map. That's what everyone wants. They said they tested it. Initially when they said, oh yeah, we've tested it, and it's actually not good for people's retention of grinding. I didn't agree with that, and then I played a game called Astroloot, where it is really easy to just go into the next map and just keep grinding and grinding and grinding, and it gets stale very quickly. It's crazy that people still play Warframe. That's what's so funny about Ziggy's review of Torchlight. It's just like, it's amazing that you can press a button and vacuum loot stuff. It's amazing that there's a death recap. I knew it wasn't fiction. I knew it was possible to do. You can craft anywhere, even in a map. You can pick up this and craft it immediately. It's funny how he's just having a dig at pretty much every other ARPG offhandedly, backhandedly. The ability that I played in Hero Siege last time, it was kind of auto bomb, but you had to smash right click like 5 times every 3 seconds. It was the Ring of Blades, Ring of Hammers type build. Pirate, I think. I originally went Pirate because is Pirate the one that can drop the cars and stuff, and that looks cool, but that skill ends up being just a meme and garbage. Wasn't pirate? I don't remember the classes, to be honest. I don't know when I went. Did he go down? I think so. No bad? I don't know. Who's atted me on the official Discord? Min-max. Oh.
Always be cautious.
Sorry, I was reading the creator chat. Everyone's disappointed with the changes to the creator program. Because it used to be all about views. And now it's not about views. It's all about watch time. So it used to be 100,000 views required to get the top results, the top creator rewards. But now you need at least 300,000 views. I mean, it's one line to look at. It's pretty easy. Actually, it might be better, because I added that mainly for the hidden, corroded, yes. Is there an option for bound? There isn't an option for bound. So I can't. It's just corroded, not corroded. There is an option for corroded affixes. Where though? That's just type. That's just item level. That's just energy. Maybe on normal gear, but not legendary gear. Yeah. I don't see it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I can just hover over. Even on mobile, I'll just be able to loot all of them and look at them later. Back to farming. I wonder what my FE per hour is at the moment. I'm sitting at 1200 FE an hour, just doing this and chilling. Do I have more to sell? I got 24 more. And they're currently going... Let's list them for 62 each. Oops. Why did I do that? I have no idea. More pressing question is, what's on special at KFC today? Every Tuesday I go to Army Reserves, and on the way home, I treat myself to KFC. Can't believe nothing else is selling today. It's kind of crazy. Well, at least this is consistent and they're selling, so GG for Keegan. What's the range of this? So you can fully stand in front of the shield and still get covered. What's the time? It's almost 1 o'clock, so I've got an hour left. Okay, I didn't think you was going to do that. "5 AM? Do EU players play on Steam? I don't know. I guess so. It's been a pretty fun season. Maybe it's because I'm just doing it every day, but... What was that? +1 ignite limit. Okay, that's with details. Ignite damage. ATF apparently. Yeah, I sort of figured there'd be a lot of players playing on the client or mobile. What's the peak for Torchlight? Like 50k on Steam? Wonder if it's just the middle. That's a new rule for it. I mean, there's nothing in here. And these are the only options. First rule, hide all. Second rule. But there's no affixes. There's no option for affixes here. I get the hide all. So you hide all and then show all. What's the point of hide all then show all? But there's no affixes. Am I dumb? Because in here there's no option for affixes. This is just showing certain legendaries. Yeah. I want to show corroded items. But you can't say... No. That's literally it. It's just that. Toggle, corroded or not. These are the only options. If I remove that, it's corroded or not. Energy, item level, item type. That's it. They must have, yeah. I don't know why. Unless... Nah, it's just div slates. Yeah. Dead. Ah, where's my mouse? Doing stuff on the other screen. Gosh, almost got me killed. Gotta be careful when I'm typing, because if I do Shift R, it's gonna unpause my video. $5K for an undetermined fate. Let's see, can I stand here? I can. What is with that? It must be to the center. Which is mental. I don't know. So if I stand here, I'm good? No. Because it's not quite the center. I should make it so Keegan can drop ultimate legendaries. And matchless. It's not it again. How rude. Wonder if I've hit 6,000 watch hours yet. That video I put out yesterday was pretty popular. Converts 100% of lightning damage to cold. 2FA. It went down. Good. What if we bring up new window, YouTube, your videos, analytics. Gained 250 subscribers this season. That's pretty nice. Wish it was 2,500. Imagine if I had 10,000 subscribers. That'd be insane. Insane. One day I will have 10,000 subscribers. Not this year. Probably not next year, but eventually. By then, Don will have 1 million subscribers. Anywho, see more. Butts. Playlists. April. Or is it there? Am I safe there? Yep. Okay. Only 82,000 views this season. Gosh. A memory sold for 500 FE. That's the last big memory from yesterday's things. So the keys yesterday must have made me about 1000 FE, which is pretty cool. I'll have to update that description, maybe. Oh, hello. Ah, don't kill me. What do we got? 5,782 hours. However, it's not showing the video from yesterday. Why isn't it showing the video from yesterday? Is it just because it's a day behind? What did I name that video? The shop video got 200 hours. What did I call it? I think it was like I made 7,200 FE. That video's not on here. So it must be over 6,000 hours, which is good. So I get the max amount of creator rewards. Well, not max, but I get the most primos that I can get. However, I think they changed how the streaming part worked. So previously, I could claim YouTube streams for the Twitch goals, but I don't know if you can do that anymore. It'd be funny if I could. Because that would get me more primos. I think I'll be cheeky and submit it. As if I did a Twitch stream, but I'll clearly have the YouTube links in there and see what they say. I don't even know what the streamer rewards are. Let's see. So he didn't go down. God damn it. Must have been close. Where are we? Hopefully this doesn't pop up on... Shit, it did. Okay, no one saw that. Why does that default open in... What did that open in? Edge. That's YouTube. Where's which? So I don't have an average viewers of 50. I've only got 25. I don't have 2,000 hours anyway. So it looks like 6k primos is the most I could get from the streamer part, which is still pretty nice. So if we got 26k primos from this month, that'd be nice.
You should have paid more attention. How dare you mess with my beard?
It's 26,000 primos. It's 150 bucks. What is it? Which way am I doing? 6480 divided by 150? No, 150 divided by 6480 times 600 bucks worth, which is nuts. Which is crazy considering I used over 30,000 primos trying to roll for Lunaria, and I didn't get it to 6. Which means Lunaria 6 would cost about $800.
Couple of these
Always be
cases
cautious.
gauge.
If you got extras.
You normally would just have like 6,
Yeah.
but there was 8 left in the packet.
Thank you.
So it will be fucking hot.
Yeah. Molten lava. Thank you. I like when she works from home. I get food. Beacon with spell burst. Not horrible. What's racist? That's just being Australian, probably. If I said something racist. Or is it just cyst because my name's Ray? I went and got that drink earlier and I forgot to drink. I don't even know what they are. I think it's spinach and feta. Grim Phantom with +1 agility, +1 focus. Is that good? Not really. What if this was T0? Nope. What if that was T0? Nope. What if this was T0? Oh, I can't search like that. Okay, whatever. Yeah. It's kind of sad. Normally they wouldn't nerf it because of that reason. But it definitely feels like it was nerfed. Because it was popping off at the start of the season. was eating triple 20s all the time. And now it's just 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I did get a triple 20 yesterday, but it's extremely rare. I mean, for them to be sued, there would have to be some way of proving that it was nerfed. Is it just everyone's RNG that went to shit all of a sudden? I mean, it seemed pretty obvious that it was nerfed. But that doesn't do anything for us from a legal standpoint. Oh, what am I doing? Why am I standing there?
You should have paid more attention. Since you have forgotten, I shall teach you one more time.
Maple Story got a lawsuit. Surprised people still play Maple Story. But there's still like 1 million people that play Maple Story, isn't there? Something obscene. Went back to making one. That's pretty insane. I must be almost out of these, right? How many have I done? Wow, I've done a mouthful. Means I've still got at least 40 to go. Until I've made my free 2,500 FE profit. If I did this all day... Oh, hello. I've been talking way too much shit because I've got 22 minutes of downtime between maps. And it's literally 5 seconds now. Yeah, it doesn't make sense that the Lunar Stones went up. If the Mac was nerfed, people's RNG, it's still very hot and cold. Like, I still got a 150 Lunaria the other day. So, I don't know. Are these still too hot? Oh, fuck me. That's a yes. That is still molten lava. Good, he went down. Alright, I'm going to break this open, so maybe I can eat it at some point this century. Okay, it's not so bad. It was just the hit of steam. Wait, what? Is anyone actually buying a Time Mark 5 beacon though? One each? Ain't nobody paying that. Imagine it if it actually sold though. You just go to this guy, go here, T5 void lands, buy 50 of them. You don't normally get stuck at T5 though. I guess after tax, you're pretty much just breaking even, huh? I mean, if you're doing a twink, wouldn't you just take the leftover beacons from your inventory and chuck them in the stash? Because you've probably got enough leftovers in there. Unless you recycled them all like I did, I guess. That is still very hot. I wish there was WSAD movement. If only I had a controller. I could eat and play at the same time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I recycled all mine too. Yeah. Immune to freeze. That would probably be a bad idea. That's really hot. That was pretty dumb. Hey, those 24 Nexus sold. How many am I backed up to? 24 after this. Who's buying 24 familiar Nexus at a time? Email from Battle.net. Ah, someone tried to log into your account. I didn't actually get that far though. What are they up to? 62.5. What was that one? Clearing a spot, that's what that was. Alright, I'm going to break these ones in half. Ow, fuck. God, even just breaking them in half is hot. They're nice though, so I want to eat them. But I also don't want to burn my mouth again. You love getting railed by a kangaroo. Fair enough. Do you have a YouTube channel where you have that on there, or? I'm sure that'd be popular. In some circles, I wouldn't know. I'm not coordinated enough for that. On the kangaroos. You could probably claim benefits. Whoops. Wonder if I've died 500 times yet. I probably have. $534. I wonder if I'll get up to 1,000 deaths by the season end, probably. Considering the way I play. Pretty sure Legolas would have died 1,000 times in the first day, probably. Does anyone get grossed out about Vegemite? My favourite map. Probably Cloud Walls, because it's simple. Only thing you know from Australia is Mr. In Between. I still got to watch that. I've watched 1,000 shorts on Mr. In Between, but I've never seen the show. As I said, I feel like I've watched the entire show just through the shorts. I've literally watched hundreds of them, but I've never watched the show in show form. Just watch it, champ. Fucking them fighting words. If I knew how to ban people. Calling an Australian champ is like saying you want him to die. Them's fighting words. Calling someone a cunt is just a form of endearment. Champ, oof. Champion. Buddy. Hero. I don't really say Gronk. Gronk is like a... What is a Gronk? When I think of Gronk, I kind of think of Scroat. Scroat's like a worthless human being that's just addicted to drugs and does crime and all that sort of shit. Like a useless scrotum. Although scroat's mainly a term used by police officers to describe worthless human beings. Like you'd be talking to one of them, they're like, "Ah, this useless fucking scroat just wouldn't leave me alone. I caught him shitting in an alley." He's like, "Can you just leave me alone so I can finish?" Did I list those Nexus? Yeah, I did. No. Got 7 more. You know what's nice about Keegan? The revenue is just a beautiful line. Super consistent. Zero risk. You just make profit. On Uber. Normal, there is a 50% chance, but it is a chance, so sometimes you're unlucky. But on Uber, you know exactly what you're going to get. And sometimes you get a bonus. No big drops, just consistent profit. I've made 2,000 FE doing this so far. Earnings per hour actual is 1,033, even though I seem to be wasting a lot of time between maps. That's after tax. The revenue in here accounts for tax. Which is very nice. Because in the history, we bought these for like 1,000 there. What do we have? Let's say 1,000 plus. Oops. 582. Oh, what is it? Oh, it's more than 1,000. It was 1188. Plus 582. Plus 632. Plus... I missed this one. No, I did that one. 582. That one. Oh, this one. 495. So 28.97. But we've sold 10 there for 610. Well, let's go minus the tax. So minus 534. This lot was 800 after tax. And this lot was 1302 after tax. So the total cost of these 99 are down to 261. That's going to be, well, that was another 24. So that's going to be another 1302 after it sells. Oops, that's not the right one. Not that one. Did I just close it? I must have. What did I say? 261? Yeah. 261 minus 1302. So I'm going to be 1,041 FE profit after those ones sell. I've still got another 8 there, and I've got another 27 to run. So all of these are going to be profit. So that's another 27. So that's... what do we got, actually? 27 plus 8. So we got 35 times 62. So that's another 2100 divided by 8 is 271, which is 1899 plus the 1000. Plus 1302. So it's going to be 3200 FE profit once I've finished running all these, which is pretty nice. And that's after tax. Which is good to go. So 2170 to run 99 and 3,201 FE profit from doing that. Pretty insane. Plus if any of these actually sold. This one looks decent, but 7 FE, 10. Like, good luck selling any of this garbage at the moment. The way the, oh, actually, I got a ring as well, didn't I? Or is it sold? Did it sell? Or did I not list it? There it is, I didn't list it. 70 FE, that's come down 30 since I started doing this. Two hours, yeah. If you're not stuffing around like I am. And you can do this at work. On your phone. Instead of working. You can just play this at work. On your phone. I wouldn't recommend it, but you could do this at work on your phone. I've already been fired from one job for playing too much Torchlight, so probably shouldn't do it at another one. That's why I've got time for streaming. Because I'm an unemployed bum. I don't really count army as employment. It doesn't feel like employment. Jumble Ice. God, that used to be such a good weapon. City defense. That's something I haven't done this season. Probably should do it. I think I only did level 1 or 2 last season too. Wonder how many I have to do to get a box. Have you seen the price of mist essences? I tried doing mist at the start of this stream, and I couldn't even make it to day 7. Because I'm pretty horrible at it. Oh, are they good stompers? 31% movement speed. 30 FE. Tangle. Activation medium tangle. Holy shit. That's not a T2 version, is it? Shit. Tier 2 version is 15,000. 17k. What if we get a double tier 0? $46,000 FE for a friggin' support. That is disgusting. What was the other one? Perpetual motion. Oh, that one's cheap. Tier 0. It's only 4k. That's not worth much. Cheap. This one's normally pretty pricey. If you can get a tier 0 one of these. Okay, only 2,800. Okay. What if it's a tier 1 tier 0? Or a tier 0 tier 0? 6,000. But why not just do this? $6,000. I don't know. Probably. It only costs, what'd someone say? 42 mist essence. 6,300 FE per attempt. It's kind of insane that it's 14,000 FE for a tier 2 activation medium. You would have to do Keegan all day to be able to afford one of those. That's like 10 hours of Keegan to afford an activation medium. Oh, I thought he was going to go down. I was disappointed that my boots didn't hit aura effect. If this hit tier 0 aura effect, they become pretty worth. Actually, that wasn't a proper price check. If that hit a tier 0 of this, it still had that. 18,000. Or if it had a tier 0 of both of them, 27,000. Or a tier 0 of this, 47,000. This is probably not worth that much. 20. I don't think ultimates can drop in here. Pretty sure it's all just basic, non-matchless, non-ultimate. What's the time? Oh shit, I gotta go to work in 10 minutes. Alrighty everyone, I've been farming Keegan on stream. Just chatting away, talking shit, and it's very, very consistent. You know exactly what you're gonna get every single kill, which is basically just a familiar nexus. They sell practically as fast as you can get them. I've been lazy, and every time I check, I just sell what's in my inventory. All up, once I run the 99 Keegans in my inventory, which is what I bought. I think I bought 109, didn't I? Because I did 10 testers, and then I just bought 99 more, and I've been talking crap and running Keegan. And it makes you, if you're slow like I am, I've had a lot of map downtime, 30 minutes in 2 hours of downtime. I'll bring the tracker over. Sorry about your eyes. So actual is 1,000 FE an hour. Earnings per hour is about 1,300, and it is consistent. You know exactly what you're going to get, and most of the time it is just a familiar nexus. Sometimes you can get other drops, like you can get the Frozen Flame. They're currently going for about 70 unidentified, and Burning Ice is about 300 unidentified. The rest of these aren't really worth anything this season, which is a shame. But Keegan is extremely consistent. So as you can see here, I sold a 10, then I sold a, so that was 11.50, 12.30, I sold another 15, and then at 1.30 I sold another 24. I do have 24 up at the moment. I went a bit more expensive. 62.5. I could just go 62 again and they should sell. I think I just gained another slot. Yep. So I can put up the rest that I've farmed up. 62 a pop. So once all of the edicts are done, which I've got 21 left to go. Why do I have 47 of these? And 21. Anyway, I'll buy more of those and I'll just run all 47. It's guaranteed profit every time you do it. Another good thing is I've only got this one hero memory left from yesterday's yesterday's pirate farm, and then they're all gone, which is fantastic. I did a little bit of investigation on the slate that I had up for a retarded amount. Turns out you can get 6% ES, and they're about 8,800. So I just, with 9%, I've just put it as 8,888. Hopefully that sells. If it doesn't, I'll just lower it by 1,000 each day until it goes. And that'll be a nice little profit as well. But yeah, so pretty profitable day. Even though it's a very short day, I didn't get to play too much. I started the day off with 2 KFE. I bought my boots yesterday, spent all of my FE, and this season it just seems really hard not to make a hell of a lot of FE, which is great. I do make more because of my pets, but even without pets, I'm sure you're making a fair bit. Someone in chat, who was it? They're probably gone. I should know their name because they chat a lot in my chat. Free to play, cleared SS20 today. Huge grats. Good to see free to play players are starting to clear SS20 as well. But yeah, so pretty chill one. Keegan's very low drag. You can do anything you want while killing Keegan, and you just know that every single time, if you can do Uber Keegan, you know you're going to make 26 Flame Elementium every single kill, which is crazy. But anyway, that's all I've got for this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be back on tomorrow for a longer stream. And hopefully we get some more loot happening. Coordinated on my stream also clears SS20 free to play. So if 2 people in my tiny stream can clear it free to play, I'm sure everyone can. Unless they have massive skill issues like I do. I can't dodge mechanics to save my life, literally. So yeah. Anywho, thanks for watching. See you next time. Alright, video's done. Might as well end the stream on that as well. I've got to get ready for work and go, and I will be back probably same time tomorrow. I've got to walk another kid to school tomorrow, so that should be alright. Although, if I have to take them both, then I probably won't walk. I'll probably just drive them. But anyhow, I will... Hey, Nexus sold. That's nice. I guess I can list the other one that I just got. It's only one. Whatever. That should sell pretty quick. Profit. 5,500. Can I get the weapon base? If I've got guarantees of the rest of those. Weapon, rod. Radical order. Wasn't there a cheaper one? I thought there was a 5,000 FE one. Damn it. I guess I don't have enough of this, do I? So close. If I had that, I would probably just buy it. Although this one has minions deal double damage, attack and cast speed, a couple of tier 1 mods on it. That's garbage, that's garbage, that's garbage. But still, 6,000 for 2 mods. The base affix isn't as nice though. But the thing about sequence is I'm pretty sure the sequence is part of the affixes, not part of the base affixes. So I could get that, and then later on, instead of doing that, I can just get an item with 2 base affixes like that and additional. That doesn't exist. Alright, well, what about just that? So I could 2000 FE, put it on that base affix. Although for 2000 I may as well just craft up the other one, yeah. Unless it was a double affix. Double base affix? Base affix quant. Minimum 2. A lightning, minion damage, cold, minion attack and cast speed for 1000. No great double base affixes. Anywho, I'm rambling. I need to go to work. See you next time. Cheers.